asking me to, proclaim a scientific conclusion or statement about the natural world, you're really setting the bar real quite high, bro. Sweat became titties, bro. Deal with it. Cope and seethe, Christian. Sweat became titties. Cope and seethe, Christian. You guys demanding that there's some sort of standard that we hold to in the scientific arena when describing and trying to come to explanations about the natural world.
Yeah, it's Jim Bob again. Just got home and I saw him live, so see what he's doing over here. Some guy named Adam Green he's reviewing. It's like a live on the live, or oh no, it's a replay. Whatever.
You're asking me to give you a valid system? Cope and see, Christians. Dude.
Did you not? Maybe you missed the very beginning. How it's like you come onto a crime scene and you observe everything that's happened,
except for everything you just showed. How I explained that Richard Dawkins' analogy is false for that very reason, and your chatter just owned you. Guys, remember the shitty analogy that Richard Dawkins brought up, where there's a crime scene, and then we investigate how it happened? Yeah, that. We have access to observation.
Good afternoon, Christian Carpenter. Great to see you.
Adam.
And you can see the signs and the clues.
Yeah, the clues.
That's the way this works.
Oh, okay.
Can you prove Genesis is real? Is it easier to prove and make an argument for all of this, or for 6,000 years ago, the Hebrew Torah said, God said, let there be light, and created man from mud and a woman from his rib, and they ate the fruit.
Okay, sweat tits. Adam Sweat Tits Green.
He's just not going to get over that, is he?
Tricked them. Can you prove that? Replicate that, please.
It's not a scientific claim, you bimbo. You pagan bimbo. You think your evolutionary fairy tale sounds more true just because you have some some contention with the Christian worldview?
That's funny. I just noticed that he's got to support the shirt drive going on in the corner, and obviously I'm without mine, so
you don't need to talk about the Christian worldview. You just said sweat, your development of titties is hilarious.
Hate anything being created out of nothing, like the Bible claims. Base sweat. Need more Amalek says. That's funny. And convincing. And third.
Look at Adam's back in space camp, dinosaur camp. You just see him as a little bright-eyed kid at camp. It's like, Dad, did you see that? Daddy, give me dinosaur claw at camp. Daddy?
As the mighty
Daddy
fall.
Grandma?
The small rise to the top.
I missed it, so I don't know where his clever quips are coming from today. We must be pulling him from some earlier point in the video.
Tough enough to survive the worst catastrophe.
That's true.
Gorge on the dead and decaying. And they make the perfect snack. Next time you're about to squash a bug, remember that we wouldn't be here without them.
There's a little nod to eating bug in the future.
Nothing wrong with eating bugs. We've been doing it a long time, and yeah, good healthy protein. Nothing wrong with that.
Posted in his own channel because of this. Remember, Adam, next time you are told to eat bugs by Klaus Schwab and company, remember your ancestors. Remember your ancestors. They fought in your ancestors. Do you remember your ancestors? Do you even care, Adam, about your ancestors? Huh?
It's all going down the drain. Our country's going to hell. Handbasket. Nobody will have the fun I had.
Evidently, Jim Bob doesn't believe he has any, where they just, came out the gate with fire, eating, other mammals. Like, that's how it happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
You remember?
the country we had when I was raised.
Just the disrespect alone. I mean, just
64 million years ago, our bug-eating ancestor is Purgatorius, just under 6 inches long. This little creature and the rest of the mammal family are the unlikely inheritors of the dinosaur's crown.
Religious people, when they leave religion, sometimes will convert and swing and become cultist leftists. We need to have a right-wing conservative.
conserve what, you big dumb pagan bimbo? Everything a right-wing conservative conserve nothing. I'm retarded. You're retarded. What are
I don't even know who this content creator is. He's got a hard on for him, though, evidently.
you talking about? We need a right-wing conservative conserve. What do you think we're conserving, dude? You want us to abandon the thing that forms what we're conserving? And you want us to conserve what? For what reason? Conserve atheism? You dumb bimbo.
Yeah,
You
I can't
pagan
find this
card.
guy. Pagan?
You're like a retarded Viking. It's like there was like a Down syndrome Viking clan. Alter Void $10. You think God created?
Yo, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Good to see you. It's hot today. I'm also naked adjusted like 95. Damn. Yeah, we're in the low 80s here, I think. It's not too bad. Chocolate covered crickets. I've never tried that one. Oh yeah, the mezcal worm. So I used to eat some bugs. I ate worms, ants, stuff like that, for money when I was in grade school. Kids used to give me money for that. Pim Job and Max should be at the tag team champions.
Created stuff out of nothing. I hate hearing that. Wow, I'm not even Christian, but come on. So does he. He thinks the Big Bang. Right. Well, the Alter Void, that would be a Christian view wouldn't say out of nothing. We would say from his will. There is something. There's God, eternality, God, intent, love, energy. But yeah, I point that they're gonna
Energy, contentment, eternality. What?
say the same thing essentially.
Secular wing. Why can only the left have people that are secular? Like there's no law that says you can't have conservative leanings, you can't be right wing.
Well, let's debate that. Why don't we debate that?
There's no reason to debate it. I mean, those people already exist. I mean, they're out there. There's conservative, secular humanists. There are plenty of them, actually.
Adam, forget evolution. All right, we got the platforms. You got the Crucible. You got this. You got Jay Dyer's channel. So many channels now. Let's get your big dumb pagan bimbo ass and make the claim that that Christian conservatives should conserve a atheist secular view.
But not.
Is that even what he said? That's not what I heard. But
Same as Christopher. Listen,
Rains from
listen
the
to this.
Indian Ocean. Once water.
He's taken this phenomenon is really wild because the Richard Dawkins, which he played a clip at the beginning of this, is like, wait, he's the one who recently was all, I want all the Christian values and the hot cocoa. Well, that's Western and completely informed by Christian aesthetics. I like Christmas carols in the cold when the big snowflakes come down. I like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah. But I don't want the
Richard Dawkins doesn't even speak for all atheists. He's becoming less and less popular with every fucking stupid fucking utterance that comes out of his mouth, you know? He's good for one thing only.
I want the churches built in their beauty and their stunning. But I don't want them filled. I don't want them filled with believers. Yucky.
Did I miss one? Soothing sounds? I'll look for that. Sorry, dude.
Soothing smooth
Now-
Oh,
brains.
here, I missed another one from Honolulu Bay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Christianity wants to go ignorant of our basic biological nature in order to prevent us from ascending and living in enlightened harmony with nature.
Oh my God.
What?
Pagan soy bullshit. Duh. L's in the chat. Listen to the garble. Now that perfectly sums up his audience right there. That's female. That's full female right there. Listen to this shit. Listen to this garbage.
Did I miss one from
Listen to
Soothing Sounds?
this.
I'll look
Oh
for
my
that. Sorry, dude.
gosh. It's puke.
Oh, here, I
Puke
missed
ready.
another one from Indomitable Bay. Sorry.
Throw up. Literally, I'm sick. I'm sick from this. Oh. Oh. I think I actually feel a little bit sick from what I just heard this person say.
Just have a very weak constitution, Jim Bob.
Christianity wants to go ignorant of our basic biological nature in order to prevent us from ascending and living in enlightened harmony with nature. Wow, well put.
What do you mean, well put? Nature is brutal, you big pig bimbo retard. Harmony in nature. The entire backstory of what we got here has nothing to say about harmony, dummy.
He's got such an advanced and expansive repertoire of insults, doesn't he? Like dummy, bimbo, using the hard R. That's pretty much it. Like he doesn't come up with much more than that. Notice he has to try to keep it like PG-13, I guess. He can't swear or something. I don't know.
Our basic biology based on you is shrew-like. Where group is fine, dominance is fine. Religion, if you think it's a dominant force that uses our brain, which from your view is evolutionary tool for dominating, from your own stupid position, you big pagan bimbo, religion should be used to dominate.
Religion has historically been used to dominate. That's been one of its sole functions, like conquest.
Unbelievable, these people. This is a not thinking person. Not thinking. Yeah, I agree. Well said. Harmony and stuff. Yeah, totally. Stuff like that and stuff.
It teaches that nature, the environment, the flesh, beauty, health, intelligence, etc., are all evil, and that loving Yahweh and our enemies is good. Well put.
What do you mean, well put, dummy? What are you saying, well put? You're just saying, well put. You don't even agree. You don't even know what it says. Is this the IQ of his audience? Is this what it is? What is just leftover bears? This is all it is? Bunch of
Oh, is that
neo-pagans?
what it is?
Harmony.
He's scoping out other bears. Okay, interesting.
In the sport and harmony. What are you talking about? Harmony.
Good points.
Good point. Those are religious statements, dummy. The irony that you're getting religious statements from your audience about how we ought to, that there's a telos. Adam Green, look up the definition of like a teleology. You have none, and your own audience is like, yeah, we should really sing Kumbaya under the tree and be in harmony with great whale shark. I want to ride a whale shark, Adam. Well put. Yeah, well put. Well put. I love my job. Dummies.
Thank you, Indomitably.
Oh, yeah. And
North Texas for 25 says, I catch hardcore Christians using the word evolved about animals all the time. Truthful slip. Well, some Christians acknowledge evolution.
That's so stupid.
You know, generations of dragging their feet, denying it, but now there's just such overwhelming proof, and it's such a laughable compare.
The proof, by the way, Adam Green's notion of proof is a quote documentary that's 100% CGI. That's his proof. This is how stupid this guy is.
It's CGI because it's portraying events that occurred before recorded history, right? There were no cameras, there was no writing, there's no way you could provide actual images of this shit.
You're a brainlet.
Comparison between that and Genesis that they have to acknowledge it's real. Drum and Bass World says, I personally think evolution is far more amazing and actually backed by science. It's way more awe-inspiring compared to the stupid Jewish books. I agree completely.
Awe-inspiring, you mean impossible? Clay, going by the Bible's definition, what do you mean Bible's definition? What are you talking about? What are you referencing? The Bible's definition?
Yeah, I don't know if that actually exists, maybe, but yeah, obviously one who follows Christ, or is Christ like?
Where's that located? Not sure if Jim Bob is one.
That's literally just the definition of being Christian. That's what it means, literally.
That you're not saying anything. You're resting nothing. You're a bad faith little pig snake. Okay. You got nothing. You say nothing. You say these platitudes and generalizations. You don't point to anything. Okay. I've already established you as a dishonest, bad factor. I'll let you in the chat, but you're just a comment spark. You say nothing. By the way, it's not even relevant to evolution right now.
Completely. I agree completely. I was taught my whole life as a kid growing up the Genesis story. And then when I started learning about evolution, it was like, I thought it was so much more amazing and just made so much more sense. Like actually trying to explain without any magic. There's a magic.
The fact that he just, produced and put this up on a screen and thought that was an explanation. This is where we're at in quote science. Whether it's this guy or the other people in the chat who try to jump on into science with me, they fundamentally think making an assertion is scientific, that you just say it. Magic, the opening dialogue from your documentary is, it totally defies. You know what another definition of magic is, Adam? Something that completely defies probability. That's would be considered magic from a naturalist perspective.
No, I don't believe that. Magic is something very specific. It's like a supernatural. Let's see. Hey, Silverwolf, good to see you. I don't know what. Supernatural, an ancient practice rooted in rituals, spiritual divinations, cultural lineage, with the intention to invoke, manipulate. Hold on, there's more. There's more. Or otherwise manifest supernatural forces, beings, or entities in the natural world. So from a naturalistic view, magic is an illusion, right? A performing art in which audiences are entertained by tricks, effects, or illusions of seemingly impossible feats using natural means. It's to be distinguished from paranormal magic, which are effects claimed to be created through supernatural means. It is one of the oldest performing arts in the world. I don't know where you get your definition here, buddy. Seem way off base.
The documentary you just played for your audience opened up with Basically, the statement, and then something that defies all probability in mathematics happened. That's
Now, if you mean the definition of miracle, miraculous would be potentially defying probability or logic, right?
magic.
Logical explanation, or you can explain it like with reason and logic and like what we observe.
And like what we observe. You mean the cartoon you just showed? You pagan bimbo. Observe what? You just showed your audience a cartoon.
It's no comparison at all. Soothing sounds. Where did I miss yours?
It's insane.
Primordial Chaos, also for 5, says, I've heard many copes from Christians. Dinosaurs were dragons. They were planted by Freemasons, etc.
You literally just told your audience that we were lizards. Super chat, Daddy Adam. These Christians think that they're lizards. You think we were lizards? Or you go to the
It's so emotional. He's such a goober. He's so funny. It does make me laugh, just in the sense that he's such a freaking asshole all the time. Okay.
Talk, you big dragons. You think we were a shrew?
The evidence clearly points in that direction.
A magical explanation. You can explain it like with reason and logic, like what we observe.
And like what we observe and stuff. Fucking dumbass. Be for $5. Mount St. Helens erupts. Adam Green at the base of the mountain and blast path. I'm gonna be one with nature, right? Unity in nature, right? No, humans are peculiar because we hate nature, not because we're in harmony with nature. You bunch of pagan bimbos.
It's no comparison. Soothing sound. I miss yours.
Soothing
Primordial Chaos, also for 5, says, I've heard many copes from Christians. Dinosaurs were dragons, were planted by Freemasons, etc. This isn't a theory either. A popular Orthobro saint, Father Seraphim Rose, put this view in his Genesis commentary book. Of course he did.
You guys think something equivalent to a dragon existed called a dinosaur. You also think we were lizards. I didn't know he was this derp. He really is dumb. This is why I'm telling people in my own audience who are maybe partial to him to stay away from him unless you're making fun of him. Alter Void, $10. I just noticed the way he's explaining why he believes his stuff. I can make this statement and it follows his mindset. Fear is alive because it breathes air, right? Well, it all reduces. I wish I had the whiteboard that showed on my stream. Because it's this
Converted man says Bob is a bully. That's all he has is anger. Yeah, anger and outrage, right? Good to see you. I'm trying to find this guy's this .org he put in here, but we'll look for it in a minute. I'm just having a little tech difficulty there.
Where it's like libertarian, you get this like libertarian impulse to reject the thing, and you go to nature, and then you accentuate nature, and then you find this harmony in nature, and you become this like neo-pagan with nature. You come back eventually to libertarianism because it develops into a power wins scenario as well. That's the irony of this weird view of starting as a libertarian. And I don't mean that just in the political sense. I mean like fight off all authority. Forget politics. Forget the modern view of it. Fight off all control, authority, power dynamic. And then you go into this other view, and then you find this harmonic ideal, harmonic ideal. We're all one, which reading the chats, they're already at that, right? They're already at that harmony. All the stupid religions dividing us. Oh, it's dividing us. And now they're back. They're going to cycle back to the libertarian every single time. George talk.
Oh, that's okay. I did find it, and I'll post the link here in a second once it loads up.
Is rising. 499. Humility is too much for some. Adam had to find a way to be a special. I think so. That's why he's very similar to Owen. Very similar. Now I want to skip. You guys have seen a lot of this. I want to see. He says he brings the tart on himself. Oh no! Don't tell me he brings our clip. Oh,
That bothers you. You have to be special and like chosen or something.
Oh, I love it. Can't wait.
I don't get it. What's wrong with considering yourself? We're mammals. We're primates. We're basically apes.
Can I have sex? Apes. Can I have sex with an ape, Adam? Problem with that? Adam? Can I have sex with an ape? Is that okay with you? If you want to be consistent, you got to say yes. You have no ethical view. You have no transcendental you can point to. To say I can't have sex with one of my, distant relative, whatever you're going to.
It would be unethical because you can't get consent from a fucking...
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. Answer the question then.
Why is that a problem to you?
Jim Bob has brought the demons to the channel. Evidently, I found a shirt, so there's that. Maybe the internet will like me now. Let's check this out really quick. So this is the site that Adam runs, evidently. No More News. It's very pagan. Watch on X, Rumble, Odyssey, and BitChute. Okay, is there like a manifesto or no? Just a bunch of contact information. There's a web store, donation links, a blog. Page not found. Well, darn it. Some interesting imagery there. We picked it up on the internet. What is this? These are videos of his? Just look like random thumbnails. Yeah, from the clip store. Yeah, there's no links here. He's still building the website? Do. I'll link it here anyway. And evidently has a YouTube channel because we're watching it. So let's put this one out and put this one back in. I know what I'm doing.
Involved with robots and humanoids and transhumanism.
Troon. Adam's
We start
pro-Troon.
making cyborgs. Could happen. AI cyborgs, AI chips. Only with technological innovation. Hopefully, it doesn't get to that. Pacemakers
not?
already is a first.
Why? Why? Hopefully not. This is where it all falls apart. He's got it just illogical. He's got no position why we ought to go towards something or away from something. That's why evolution is philosophical.
Let me go see. We can find Adam's channel here. And being refuted at another channel. Bunch of unrelated shit. Debate here. See if we do it without his name in there. Wow, that's just completely unrelated. And then here's looks like a clip with him on another channel, Odin Norton. Might be watching him on another platform.
All right. Here's Sneeko in New York interviews a Jew, and he says, it looks like an ultra Orthodox Jew. He says, people are jealous because we are smarter and more talented. Oh, that's so nice.
That's my take.
So you think Jews control the world because they're high IQ?
No, I don't think control. Just they get a position just because they're smarter, they're more have more talent, and on average, you look it up online, like Ashkenaz Jews, the subgroup with the highest IQ.
Oh, we just have the highest IQ. We're smarter and work harder, and we're just better than you, Goyim. You're so jealous of us. None of that can explain the total disproportionate 2% of the population. Even going along with their argument, if they have higher IQ, there's still so many more Gentiles in America that they would be way more Gentiles with high IQs.
Ooh, yeah, some anti-Semitic rhetoric here. Yeah, that's great.
Does not explain it at all. This is their cope. This is their excuse. It's funny though, because they have to acknowledge it now. Then now they have an excuse for it. This is what Alex Jones toes this line. Jordan Peterson and all of the intellectual dark web, they're always talking about the Jewish IQ. That explains it all. The Jewish IQ. Leather Apron Club on YouTube did a really good video exposing this Jewish IQ lie. I just saw somebody in the chat say the same thing too. Great video on YouTube by the Leather Apron Club on the myth of the higher IQ. But this is what
See, and they never take into account, it's always like some strange conspiracy theory. It's never like the cultural emphasis on education, like with Jews, like with Asians. There's this huge, cultural pressure for many of those people, like, because, that's where the emphasis of importance is placed, right? So there are social pressures for them to perform well and study hard.
they always say, "Oh, we're just better than you. We're chosen," and The Bible says it's supposed to be this way. We're blessed.
On average.
And you think the rest of the world
Because smarter, they're more have more talent, and on average, you look it up online, like Ashkenazi Jews, the subgroup with the highest IQ on average.
and you think the rest of the world is jealous and hateful because of this?
I think that's why most people hate the Jews, because they're jealous. They see like, why are they overrepresented? Why are they more than me? I'm the same. That's my take.
Do you think they're using the power for good?
I thought it's a trope, though, to say that they have a lot of power and a lot of influence, a lot of money. I thought that's an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory to say they're doing so well. That they deny you from saying it, talking about their influence, their power, but then they'll acknowledge, speak on the other side of their mouth. They'll acknowledge it and brag about it and say it's because they're smarter. How they like to have it both ways.
Well, this is just one guy. I don't know. This is kind of gross. Kind of gross. Not like what we were just watching isn't fucking gross, but all right. Let's go back to Jim Bob's little springy here. Oh, so itchy. Got the fucking dermatitis. It's finally starting to fade a little bit, but it's still pretty bad around my my tattoo because I got too much exposure around the tattoo. So it was great. I looked it up. It's pretty common.
He doesn't have any Vikings left. How many Vikings left?
Born with messed up legs.
Just put this on hold. Maybe buffer here. Maybe not. Maybe not. May just be shit out of luck. It's really not having it today. There we go. Don't forget the sunscreen. Yeah, for sure. It's very necessary. It doesn't apparently make much of a difference, though. It says there's a certain reaction from like the common tattoo inks and exposure. So yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of sunlight. Although we're like well into the healing phase now. This happened over the last weekend, so a lot of it while I was driving. So unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is.
For consolidating their beliefs. He doesn't have any Vikings left.
Born with messed up legs. Ivor the Boneless. And the dad was a reality when you come to cry.
Oh, what a loser!
Well, this is going well. Just at the fucking height of maturity with these guys, though. Let me get it list.
Charles Darwin's a Satanist, right?
Absolutely.
I was a little bit late on that.
I study psychology in college, and evolution, I loved it. It was actually the
Yep, I'm over it.
hardest thing I had to let go of when I came to. But then I really
You had to let go of. You have to let go. Of reality when you come to Christ.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that, he says. Just love reality, man. Totally logical. Very rational. Alright, let's see what we got over here. You always know what to expect with this guy. Biding my time. I have to go run a couple of errands here and return this thing. Dude, we're moving on. Why does it keep trying to reload the same shit? I feel like I'm going to get kicked out again. We'll see what happens. I'm fighting against it. Like, oh, did you know? Did you know? Guess what? Drink. Got stung by over 30 wasps last week. Big knots all over you. And terrible, and I've been trying to stay out of the sun as much as possible. Shit, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, wasps are no joke. We used to fuck around with them when I lived up north. And we are lucky we never got seriously swarmed. Because we used to get them pretty bad up there, and we would do stupid shit like burn them, spray them down with a hose. Yeah, there's definitely a strategy to it, but it's still pretty dangerous, especially without any type of like protective equipment. So yeah, not recommended. These things are nasty. Yeah, so I'm just dealing with all the bullshit today. Today we had a potluck with our little group, and I forgot the potluck, so I didn't bring anything. Luckily, there was like plenty of food there. We were like, playing games, and it was all very interesting. So yeah, it's been kind of like some downtime today. Still kind of just writing out like all the shit that happened last night and basically everything that's been going on this week. It's like kind of, started to wear on me a bit. I'm still feeling pretty strong, pretty solid. But this morning I was like sitting there going, shit, how much more? And so, yeah, I'm just trying to take it a little slower today. I can only manage what I can manage, so luckily, like, no serious health concerns or anything going on right now. I've got this dermatitis on my arm, and then I've got this damn boil on my face. I'm not too happy about it, but I think I got mostly rid of it yesterday, so it just scabbed over and is healing now. But it kind of came on me out of nowhere, and I think it was just from stress. I feel like that's what it is, just like holding in a lot of stress, and so that'll manifest itself different ways physically. They were the big red ones, and they tore me up. I was working under a house and couldn't get away from them. Shit. Yeah, that's nasty stuff, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if you've seen a doctor about it, but might be something they can give you, at least to maybe help relieve some of that. I imagine they're painful. Crazy shit, though. I've never had anything quite like that. Like I said, with the ones we had up here, we had them on the sides of the house. So there were a couple times we had to remove them for like painting and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been under a few houses. I've never found like any types of wasps. Usually it's just spiders, dealing with lots of spiders underneath houses. So I don't know how common that is for them to build underneath a house. And of course, nothing wants to load up for me now. What is this? Pan-anarchism debate. It's pan-anarchism. I'll look this shit up. Pan-anarchy is political philosophy that emphasizes an individual's right to choose their governmental jurisdiction. Continued. A political philosophy that emphasizes an individual's right to choose their governmental jurisdiction without changing their physical location. Of course, they just call it panarchy. There's also panarchy in ecology. A social ecological system consists of biogeophysical unit and associated social actors and institutions. Social ecological. Okay, well, I'm just going to assume they're talking about this and click on it. Read a little more about it. In an 1860 article, Dupuit first proposed the idea of panarchy, a political philosophy that emphasizes each individual's right to freely choose, join, and leave the jurisdiction of any governments they choose, without being forced to move from their current locale. Proponent of laissez-faire economics, that's how it's pronounced, he wrote that governmental competition would let as many regularly competing governments as have ever been conceived and will ever be invented exist simultaneously, and detailed how such a system would be implemented. As David M. Hart writes, governments would become political churches, only having jurisdiction over their congregations who had elected to become members. The three similar ideas are functional overlapping competing jurisdictions, advocated by Swiss economists Bruno Frey and Rainer Eichenberger, multi-government, advocated by Legrand E. Day and others, and meta-utopia from Robert Nozick's Anarchy, State, and Utopia. Oh, you went to the ER. Good. Yeah, I gotta get paid almost as much for the ER visit as I did the house. Shit. I'm not sure where you're at. That's one of the things I love about being here. I mean, they can bill you for your visits, but they can never sue you for that money. So technically, you just tell them to shove it. I don't know. I'll take a few more minutes here before I gotta head out. See if we can see what this debate is about. And I think I've seen this channel before. This just came recommended. Liquid Zulu. Yeah, not having great luck with this right now. Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's commercial. Nope, spiraling. We may or may not function.
They don't all agree. We have BRICS now as a response to NATO making alliances.
Looks like it's gonna give me the same bullshit. Let's see. Wait a second. Oh, chat's popping up. Maybe in business.
We have nation states making alliances. They don't all agree on everything. Anarchists don't all agree on everything. So he said, why don't we get anarchists together so we can form an alliance to stop a lot of these, statist things. And to me, a multipolar world, unlike Dune would suggest, who's like the Russia, is not Russia, China, BRICS, and India. A multipolar world means, hey, I have Cap stand next to and Prim stand next to with a mutual aid now. And my neighbor, believes in Stirner. And the neighbor here believes in anarcho-transhumanism and femmes and all that.
So I think the problem here is still the same, right? Anne comments when there are about unjustified hierarchies, and the standard of justification you gave for what that means is what is needed for society. But the anarcho-capitalist is rejecting that society has needs in the first place. The anarcho-capitalist is claiming, well, no, when someone is saying this is a need for the many need this is a need of society, then it's actually stealing from the individual. Because you can't have both collectivism and individualism. It's either or, right? Which one are we going to have? You can't
Collective
have
individualism. I like that.
Coherently, both at the same time. Either the individual has, and he is the unit, the political unit in question, or society is, right? You can't both ways, and you're trying to have it both here.
Well, what he's suggesting in the book is not have it both ways in one community. You can have one community, and this, like, to give you an example, in Latrobe here in Pennsylvania, yes, the individual is, and if I were to choose, if this became reality, I'd say, look, I want to live in a Lombardian type society. However, I don't. There's 8 billion people in the world. Even if all governments tomorrow, I think some people, based on survival, would say, hey, I want to live in a more communal or collective society. So one community, one village, one local municipality can do something different. And I think that's how it would, and I don't even think they call it anarcho-communism or medieval said, hey, this is a guild system. Maybe you have one guild system next to Gaelic Ireland, which land system next to the levelers and diggers, which
I don't even think you can run it this sort of way. Like, because it's unclear what a community even means in the first place, right? We can put that aside now, but I don't think community is a well-defined legal term. But also, let's just say we know what a community is, and I'm a community with 99 other people.
I'm fucking muted. I was muted that whole time. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah. So I'll just post the results here. What is this? Oh, it's a link to that. So give me the option to share. It's becoming way too complicated. Okay, there we go. Don't ask me why. A good legal definition in the U.S., but anyway, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Christian Carpenter, and yeah, medical bills, no joke at all. All right, I'm saving this one into the watch later. And closing out because I'm about to go handle business. So yeah, it's been fun. It's one hell of a way to spend a Friday afternoon, huh? Friendly reminder, as far as I know, presently, Trusty Apes will be playing at the Boardwalk in Orangeville, California, September 8th. That's next month, just around the corner. The show starts at 1 p.m. It's a birthday bash for our friend James, a local Sacramento musician, good guy. And there'll be a bunch of bands there. Yeah, it's going to be a hard rockin'.
But look, we're dealing with a lot of weird people on the internet here.
And another friendly reminder that I will be probably without Wi-Fi after today for some period of time. We'll see how long that goes. So may have some different stuff coming up here shortly just to keep shit going. But I do have a lot of business to take care of in the coming days. So trying to get on that and get the ball rolling now. So have a great Friday, everyone. I'll see you later. Be kind, be well, and stay trusty. Much love, y'all.